Because if big was attractive, we should be attracted to fat girls. Like a fat girl should be the most attractive girl in the world. But what matters is shape, where the fat slash muscle is at. As a guy, personally, I don't like fat bitches. Not fat shaming, but I don't like them, right? I like to see where the ass is at and where the thigh is at, where the back of the thigh is at, where the breast is at, where the stomach is at. Not some type of like, uh, especially when you're fucking, you be seeing like, I don't know what this shit called, but like some humps, right? Like a bumpy road. You don't need to be big to be attractive. You see, a lot of guys think big means better. Pause. But it's far away from the truth. Big can be fat and big can be muscle. And both doesn't mean you're attractive. Let me make an example. You see a girl. We guys like girls who have fat in the right places or soft tissue in the right places, meaning the breast and ass, right? So why would you expect you to be for a girl to be attracted to you because you're just big? Because if big was attractive, we should be attracted to fat girls. Like a fat girl should be the most attractive girl in the world. But what matters is shape, where the fat slash muscle is at. As a guy, personally, I don't like fat bitches. Not fat shaming, but I don't like them, right? I like to see where the ass is at and where the thigh is at, where the back of the thigh is at, where the breast is at, where the stomach is at. Not some type of like uh especially when you're fucking, you be seeing like I don't know what this shit called, but like some humps, right? Like a bumpy road. I like to see the fat, which is the soft tissue, the breast, to be where it's at, and I see the stomach. Big doesn't mean attractive. You need shape. As a nigga with a good physique, a hoe has to. Nah, let's be respectful. A girl has to see where the shoulders at, where the triceps is at, where the bicep is at. Even if she doesn't know what a bicep is or tricep is, but like when she holds your hand, girls like to hold. If you have big arms, they'll like to like hold your arms, right? She likes to feel the difference, like the where something is at. It's shape. It's all about shape. Shape is attractive and doesn't need for you to be big in order for you to be attractive. Girls like leanness. You need to be lean, right? But you need some muscle mass as well. I wanted to say big doesn't mean attractive. Don't get it twisted, right? So I get the question, but TK, how do I get shape? Well, you need to build muscle first, or you need to cut weight first. Whichever you are, whichever you're starting skinny or you're starting fit. But I'm gonna start with the skinny guys. You need to build muscle, right? How do you build muscle? Number one, you eat, you drink your food. I always say this. More calories intake. You need to be in a caloric surplus. The fastest way to be in a caloric surplus without draining your appetite or eating like a fucking fat man, if even if like you you don't want to make it hard, right? Pause. You want to make it easier, so you need to drink your food. What do I mean drink your food? By drinking your food, I mean drink smoothies in the morning. That those are more calories with less tax in your body because the food is already digested. It's easier for you like to take in the energy and shit. Use it for training. Drink your food. One like maybe 800 calorie, 2 800 calorie smoothies every single day. Yeah. Second point, you need to train the correct way. Link in the description. That is the program that I used to train when I was a beginner. I went from this to this. Everybody knows my story. Uh, you need to train the correct way. Link in the description. let me explain a bit, like give you an overview of the program. It's full body. Full body helps you with protein synthesis. Protein synthesis is the process whereby you build muscle, and it lasts for 48 hours. So most niggas train maybe, let's say, one muscle group like once a week. Let me just say. You're missing out on hours and hours and hours of muscle building, protein synthesis. If that shit lasts for 48 hours, you have to always be like, when it goes down, you always like have to boost it up again. That's how you grow. So full body helps you with that. It's more adaptable. You can rest, more like recover. You recover more. You have a better life. You push yourself hard when you train. Like it's the perfect. I say perfect beginner program out there, because push pull, yes, it works, but it requires more effort, right? Full body doesn't require like much effort because you go like 3 to 4 times a week. You have rest days. Uh, you train not passively, but like you train good. Link in the description if you want to know like everything about it. And then number three, what I say for you to build muscle: sleep. You need to improve your sleep. How do you improve your sleep? 3-1 method. Simple as that. 3-1 method. 3-1 method is you. 3-1 method. The 3-1 method is you eat 3 hours before you sleep. Drink water or liquids before 2 hours before you sleep. And 1 hour before you sleep, you don't need no blue lights, like artificial lights. The only artificial lights that you had to allow is red lights and shit. That is the light that's good for you. And then you need to sleep. Fuck you, bitch. You need to sleep in a dark room, like dark room. It's either you use like a sleeping mask, or you be using blackout curtains, because I don't know, bruh, sleep in a dark room. I don't want to explain this. So to the fat guys, by the way, skinny guys, you need this after your bulk, so don't click off. For the fat guys, you need to cut, basically. So basically, cutting is it's the easiest thing ever to ever exist in the fitness space, and niggas is crying about it. I don't understand, bruh. Simple. What I did: intermittent fasting and walk 10,000 steps every day. Simple as that. Nothing. Eat this and that and that, bro. Intermittent fasting. Obviously, you need to be in a calorie deficit, but intermittent fasting, you start eating it around lunch, and you eat 2 meals a day. Not big ass meals, but like 2 meals a day, and you walk 10,000 steps. Now, if you're a real nigga, when you walk with friends, you approach hoes, it's a good time, right? You come back, you be smiling, you got a number, you're excited to text the girl and shit. That's how you improve. You don't take a walk because you have to take a walk. I don't know if you get me. You're fat because you're not exercising enough. So you don't need to force yourself. You go out with your friends, you approach girls, or you find a way to like in a daily routine, find a way to walk more. If you have to go to the shop, go to the next one, right? If you I don't know, fucking have to fetch something, maybe you go to work and it's let's say you take a cab. You get off the cab like fucking maybe 5 minutes away or 10 minutes away, instead of like where it should leave you. So you walk, and then you get a cab. You walk again, and then get a cab. Simple as that. You don't need to pinpoint like, oh, 10,000 steps here and now. No, 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 no. You walk 10,000 steps during the day, or you go out with friends. I prefer the friends one because it's more fun. I did this, I think last year, June, and I've never been like I never stopped doing it because it's fun. Like approaching girls is fun. Once you get good at it, man, like yeah, whatever. And that's the way you guys do it. Intermittent fasting, and then by the way, let me whatever. Intermittent fasting, 10,000 steps. The simplest thing ever to exist. Now, I wanted to say this. Let's go back to the shape thing. I like my girls slim thick, and I probably say 90% of guys on around the world like slim thick girls, not BBW, right? The reason why girls do BBLs, where do they do them? Breast and ass, all right? Shape is the most important part, like of this whole thing. Shape is the most important thing. So for skinny guys, we go back to how do you build muscle? You need to build muscle in the correct way, which I showed you in the program, like the correct. But you need to build muscle, like the correct muscles, right? The attractive muscles are chest, the upper one to be specific, but like chest, shoulder, lats for your V taper. What else? Neck, legs, and I'll probably say triceps and abs. Yes, these seven are the most like attractive muscles to ever exist, right? So you need to be strategic with your way, like the way you approach stuff. Build the most attractive muscles. Don't build like fucking lower back shit. Like people don't look at that, right? You need to build like what will get you attention. Not in terms of validation, but like you need attention to get girls. That's the truth, right? Now, probably some guy who's watching this and thinking, bro, this nigga talking shit. Like he talking shit, he don't know what he's talking about. Like the big guys always get the girls. Girls say they like dad bods. Have you ever took advice from like a girl that went good, huh? Girls don't know what they like, bro. Just like other guys, they don't know what they like. Oh, yeah, they don't know what they like. Oh, some of them lie. Really. Like most girls lie about what they like. What else I wanted to say? Oh, yeah. Let's go to shapes. I know I'm not scripting this, that's why like I'm a bit all over the place, but I'm just like spitting game. So we go to shapes. There are three shapes. Okay, there are more than that, but like three important shapes. The first shape is the Dorito, like the triangle that is upside down, the V taper. That's what you should be aiming for. And then there's a triangle, and then there's a circle or oval. Most men lie in the triangle section. That's the average look. You need to be in the V taper, like the V taper, like because that's the top 1% or top 10% level of attractiveness or shape that is attractive. And then the oval one, you're fat, like truly fat. The triangle one, you need to like aim for the V taper. How do you train the V taper? The way I showed, not the way I showed you, but like the way I show you in my program. It's free, bruh. Like what the fuck? The way I show you, simple, bruh. Like it's the most simple stuff. You just have to be patient. It's the most simple stuff ever. Like and subscribe if you like this information, by the way. Go on, like and subscribe, bruh. Like, it only takes 2 seconds. Alright, done. Uh, yeah, you need to aim to be in the VT bus like section and shit because that's where you get the most attention and most like girls. You need your aim should be not to attract a specific girl, but like you need to be like liked by majority of the girls, like attractive to them. Because if you think about it, when you when you're you are attractive to 90% of girls, you get to choose what you want. Like you pick, right? If I say like you get to eat anything you want, you always pick, right? Pick and choose every time. And picking and choosing means freedom. That means you have freedom to date whoever you want because you get attention from most of them. That means that likely means you talk to them if you know how to talk, right? By the way, a good physique doesn't get you the girl. It's confidence, knowing how to talk, being yourself. Now, I'm not no dating like coach and shit, but you have to be yourself. Don't take advice from me. This type of this type of advice, I'd say like you need to be attractive to 90% of the girls to get to pick and choose, and that means you have freedom to date whoever you want. Because being a getting attention means it's likely that you get like interactions turn into dates turn into relationships. So yeah, like and subscribe, bruh. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye.